Go.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm hosting this meeting using GoToMeeting and I'm streaming it on YouTube Live. So, just in case you lose connection, just refresh this page and you'll be able to get back in. My name is Igor Sashkin. I'm the CEO and co founder of T Software. I have Jason here with us, who's my senior sales associate, that will be presenting a PowerPoint about T Software today. And before we get started, the purpose of this webinar is for you to understand what we can do for you, how we are different from all other managed pay-per-click advertising agencies that you might be considering. And after Jason finishes the PowerPoint, if you'll be interested in moving forward, I'll explain the next steps. So I'll go ahead and turn this over to Jason now.
Thanks,
Jason,
Igor.
go ahead.
Thanks, Igor. Let's begin. So we're based in New York City, and we have a staff of 200. Our company has 5 divisions, and T is the pay-per-click management division. We have certified AdWords experts and copyright experts on our team. T Software was founded in 2013 to prevent click fraud. In fact, the whole thing began when we did a test by buying bot traffic into a website that published Google advertising through AdSense, and Google was paying out the AdSense publishers tens of thousands of dollars every month. Throughout the year, while this test was running, we were developing the software that would detect bot traffic so the advertiser could get refunds for fake ad spend. T, which stands for Threat and Engagement Analytics, monitors visitor mouse movement and behavior to spot bots and fake visitors, which could be turned into a click fraud report to get refunds on fake ad spend with pay-per-click campaigns. It turned out that with all the data points it merges for analysis, it does more than just help fight click fraud. It can predict if the traffic is real, if the traffic that is real is engaging your website or not. So you could decide if you should continue bidding on the keywords that brought those customers to your site. It predicts the intentions of website visitors by detecting and analyzing behavioral patterns, such as window shopping, leaving the cart without purchase, poor sales copy, what step of checkout was abandoned, etc. The data it provides can be used to modify pay-per-click ads, keywords, and bids. Using detectable visitor behaviors, we could find holes in the website sales funnel. I know every pay-per-click expert you'll speak to will say, I'm better than the other guy and it'll be different, but all of them will use the same exact strategy, and all of them will make their decisions based on best practices from Google's tutorials and Google Analytics. None of them will make a decision based on T software data, because even as of today, there's still not another software like this on the market, nor an agency has equivalent data and processes. That's why we'll be different and will outperform any pay-per-click expert who you would compare us to. I know, so let's talk about the kinds of results you could expect. I think that the best testimonial is a result. In this example, we cut monthly cost by 15.9% while increasing conversions by 250%. In this case, it was simply done by reallocating the existing ad budgets to ads and keywords that were performing better. Our ultimate goal is to optimize your campaign so that no cent is wasted on a bad keyword at the wrong time of day. Most pay-per-click agencies don't mind spending your money with Google and don't hesitate to do so. They'll make some changes to your campaign, and if you see bad results instantly, they want to keep it running for 30 days to gather data. That's insane. Our T software allows us to act daily on your behalf with up-to-the-minute intelligence. Within the first few weeks, we'll eliminate all your wasted spend with bid adjustments and negative keywords, while building up your campaign with better ads and keywords, segmentations by device, settings adjustments, scheduling, geo-targeting, and dozens of other controllable features which can be A/B tested through our in-house tools, Google's tools, and the T software combined. In addition to that, by observing the actual quality of the traffic instead of simple metrics like conversion rate and click-through rate, we can optimize the part of the sales funnel that delivers the sale, your website visitor experience. We'll deliver to you actionable insights into changes that would be beneficial to be made on your website to increase conversions. This is called sales funnel website optimization. You could find ideas about website optimization in SEO articles online, but wouldn't it be easier to hand your webmaster a list of changes that, if made, would increase conversions? Our experts can give you that list of recommended optimizations generated by our T software. We work with small and large budget campaigns and guarantee to outperform any other agency or in-house expert within 30 days or your money back. We've got 45 managed accounts today. Our oldest is from September of 2016, and not a single one has left us since they started. We asked a few pay-per-click agencies to let us manage some of their accounts and let us show them that we can outperform their in-house experts. Here's one from Todd Wilkinson. He's the former CEO of an AdWords bid automation software called WordWatch, and now the CEO of an AdWords agency called Digital Bison. He said, comparing the last 60 days, I see cost per click was reduced by 26% and impressions reduced by 20%. However, conversions increased by 10%. It's interesting that cost per click is down while conversions increased at the same budget. I've managed thousands of campaigns in the last 17 years and I've never seen this, especially not on one of my accounts. I'm impressed. So I'll tell you exactly what we do and how we do things very differently from any other agency. This is the range of services that we offer. Campaign research and setup, predictive keywords purchasing, keyword analysis, real-time bidding, campaign analysis, click fraud protection, campaign optimization. When we start a new campaign, we use two tools, SpyFu and Easy Data Feed. SpyFu is a commonly used tool used by many agencies to track keywords that your competitors been buying historically. However, Easy Data Feed is a software product that we've built, and specifically what it does is it takes the SpyFu data and analyzes it using our algorithms to get us a keyword list that we should be focusing on. In this screenshot, we pulled a competitor keywords from SpyFu's API and pulled it into Easy Data Feed, and then the software started to compare how many total visitors have been buying the same keyword over the last 3, 6, and 12 months. Then we apply quality scores for the keywords using historic data of the advertisers. For example, if 16 advertisers bought a keyword in the last 12 months, but only 3 of them still buy it today, then this gets a low score. While if 18 advertisers bought a keyword in the last 12 months and 11 are still buying it today, then it gets a higher score. We usually create a campaign by the name of the competitor, so say competitor A has been buying 50 keywords over the last 12 months and 10 others have been buying them as well. So we'll assign 50 keywords to a campaign called Competitor A and run it on your account. You know, Pablo Picasso once said, good artists copy, great artists steal. This is basically what we're doing. We take the best performing keywords from someone's campaign who's invested time and money testing those keywords, and we put it to use for you. We usually stick with a quality score of 5 or higher, and every single campaign we've launched so far using this method has been successful out of the box. So T software is a simple JavaScript that's easily installed on your website, similar to Google Analytics. It records the coordinates and the timestamps of the mouse movements of your visitors. This is a screenshot of the developer view in Google Chrome showing recording activity of mouse movement. By overlaying the data on a screenshot of a page, we can create a heat map of how the visitor was performing on the page. We can also see the interactions with certain elements of the page, and we use this data to analyze the issues your potential customers encounter on your website. This way, not only do we have data about how the ads perform on Google, but how the traffic performs once it gets to your website. To measure the performance, we've implemented two parameters, the threat score and engagement. So the threat score is a metric of how much the visitor resembles a bot or shows harmful behavior, and the engagement score consists of many metrics ranging from simple things like the time on the site and page views to something more complex such as the type of the page, like a product page or a category page for an e-commerce site would yield a higher engagement than, let's say, the home page. The data is also compared against visitors that have previously converted, and we assign a certain engagement score: poor, average, good, excellent, success is a sale, and we can tell what kind of quality traffic you have. In addition, we process the information in real time, so we could see what kind of traffic you're getting live and predict the quality the upcoming traffic will have, and use bid adjustments to lower or increase the volume of the traffic, much like a hose and a valve. This is what we call live bidding. It's a lot faster and more productive than Google's enhanced pay-per-click, enhanced CPC, which only measures the volume against the conversions, not the actual quality of the traffic. So once we identify exactly when the engagements are happening that result in conversions, we'll automatically adjust your bids up and down based on the keywords, geolocation, day, time, and other factors to only buy traffic during the time when the conversions are most likely to happen. And using our advanced reporting tools, we can generate reports ranging from simple ad performance reports to keywords per state and date or time reports based on that engagement data that you just saw. So using this data, we can isolate which keywords are producing engagement and which ones are not. We then add the non-performing keywords as negative keywords. Here's a list of reports that our software is capable of generating for your website. No other pay-per-click management agency has access to this level of detail in their reporting, as they don't track visitor behavior in their analytics. They're using tools that Google provides, such as Google Analytics. Without T-data, it's just not possible to deduce poor engagement on your campaigns. And this is where we stand out from our competition. They solely rely on Google's reporting tools, which, by the way, has a metrics delay of up to 18 hours. A lot of potentially wasted ad spend can happen in 18 hours if unmonitored. So by compiling all the data of our analysis and allocating your budget more productively, we can cut large chunks of your budget while still growing conversions. As you can see, here we cut the budget by almost 30% and the conversions almost doubled. And here we cut the budget almost in half and increased the conversions drastically. We were able to do this by identifying negative keywords to prevent ads from showing to people who you would never intend to make, who those people never intended to make a purchase. If you sell, for example, television remotes, you don't want your ads to show to someone who typed in garage door remote. So a negative keyword of garage will prevent ads showing to these people searching for garage door remotes, saving you money on the clicks from people who aren't going to buy what you're selling. So using the information that we receive from the visitor's browser, we can run complex analysis to determine whether certain clicks are coming from the same fraudulent source. And like, for example, we can compare and detect your visitors' distinctive plugins and the fonts they use. So if somebody is committing click fraud using the same computer but different IPs, we can find them. Even if they have unique browsers, we can detect their monitor canvas relationship to their video card, which is impossible to hide. We also compare patterns of mouse behavior between converted and engaged visits to other bots to identify click fraud. We block the IP in your Google account automatically to block access for bots and click fraud attacks executed by competitors. And we prepare a detailed report on invalid traffic and automatically submit it to Google on your behalf for refunds. Last but not least, using our live view, we can see the unexpected rise in poorly engaged traffic and pause ads to protect your budget. So the setup is pretty straightforward. We provide you with a script to install. The software starts gathering and analyzing the data. Our experts then use the insights generated by the software to come up with an optimization plan. We perform daily monitoring and provide weekly reports on pay-per-click optimizations we've performed and track their performance for further optimizations. So step one is you install the script that we provide to you on your site. Once you sign up, installing this is fairly simple. It's just a snippet of JavaScript, much like the one that Google Analytics provides you with. We will send it to you with detailed instructions on how to send it up, how to set it up, which part goes where, and as soon as it's in place, we could start gathering the data. Then the next step is providing your manager account access in Google AdWords. We need the management access to your AdWords account to do all these optimizations. Then we'll send you a list of actions we'd like to execute on your account with explanations of how it'll be beneficial. And we'll send you a roadmap of your project. And after you confirm that you're comfortable with the proposal, we'll send you an agreement. From that point on, we do all the heavy lifting for you. As far as pricing goes, we simply charge you per hour on whatever tasks you need us to do. So the T software is $299 per month for up to 10,000 tracked visitors coming from pay-per-clicks. If you've got Shopping Cart Elite, this fee is waived as this software is already included in your subscription. The rest of the work is priced at $15 per hour, and once we review your campaign, we can put a proposal together with how many hours we need. Typically, an existing campaign that we'll be improving and then monitoring takes about 70 hours of work per month, and at $15 an hour, that would be $995 a month. While a new campaign will take double the hours in the first month or two, and then drop down to 70 hours afterwards. So if you're concerned about paying and not getting the desired results, we've got a 30-day money-back guarantee that applies on existing campaigns, so you've got nothing to lose and no reason not to try. If you've got a new campaign, we won't know what kind of results we'll get until we try for at least 1 month, maybe up to 3 months. But using our SpyFu and easy data feed, we could definitely lower the risk of the campaign failing, as your alternative would be to blindly buy traffic from the keywords that Google recommends. So if you go to the footer of our website, thetsoftware.com, and click on prices, you'll come to the page that has a chart. Here's the chart. If you're ready to sign up, you'll click one of these Start Now buttons. So if you already have an existing campaign, you're here in the Bid Management Only column, and you'll click this Start Now. If you need a new campaign, that's Bid Management and New Campaigns, it's over here. Click Start Now. It's basically under $2,000 a month for the first month while we set up the campaign, and then it'll be $1,000 each month after that. If your campaign is huge or complex, the custom column is for you. If you aren't sure where you belong, then slightly below this chart on the website, you'll find a button to schedule a call with us. And now I'll turn it over to Igor.
Thank you, Jason. So with all that said, the number one thing that I want you to take away from this webinar today is that there's not a single competitor in our industry that does what we do. There's no such thing as real-time bidding for AdWords that will adjust your keyword bids based on the engagement of the visitor that came to your website from that keyword. So we are the inventors of this analytics software and the inventors of the automated bidding process. And it doesn't matter how many times someone else will say they are better, because the fact is they can only be better at analyzing Google Analytics data for your campaign. They will not come anywhere close to our performance because they simply do not have the data that we have. And even if they did, they wouldn't know what to do with it, because this data is analyzed by the T software, and then an automated software process does an action to your AdWords campaign. Our expert simply monitors and analyzes the results from the T software actions. They don't need to do any type of rocket science. The rocket science is built into the T software. So we charge a fair hourly price for the work that we do on your campaign. You're not going to find a cheaper rate for an expert that knows what they're doing for $15 per hour. We've spent 3 years perfecting our software and the process to manage AdWords campaigns, and we hired and trained our team of experts in Europe to get the hourly cost down to an affordable level of $50 per hour. And the reason why we have a money-back guarantee on all of our campaigns is because every single campaign, and I mean every single one, and we've managed over 40 campaigns in the past 6 months, every single one got a positive result. So as the CEO and co-founder of T Software, I promise that if we work on your campaign, we will outperform any other results you've had in the past. And if it doesn't outperform, you can get your 100% of your money back. So as Jason said earlier, if you want to get started with us, simply go on our website, click on the pricing link on the footer of the website, and try us for a month, and you'll be very, very impressed with the results we get for you. Again, thank you for joining us for this webinar, and I hope we will be working together soon. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.